Ian and Carl raced in the first heat of B grade. I'm not sure who won that one, but sent the record keeper off to find out. It'll be different now because there's fatigue in the legs, and it's a longer race. 3 laps now changes the dynamics. You've got an extra set of bends to think about.
Both left hand.
Ian won the first heat, so now they're racing for 3rd place. Not ideal sprinting conditions, but it's dry. Temperature's rather cool, the wind is rather cool and fresh and stiff, but it's the same for everybody. So Ian giving Carl plenty of opportunity if he wants to go under him. Carl not wanting to take that at this point. He's just sort of backing off and ready to pounce like a lion on the South African plains, just eyeing his prey, just biding his time as when he's going to. And there he goes underneath, and he's left himself 330, 340 metre sprint, which is probably not what Ian was expecting. So that's tactically one up on Carl. He's done well here. Now can Ian get around him? He's got some speed there. He's going to go the wrong way around. 100 metres to go, and Ian's drawn to Carl's hip. It's going to be neck and neck. Ian's got a little bit of height and possibly a little bit more speed, but Carl's got the inside running. They're driving hard, and it looks like Carl has held on. 2 of the relative youngsters. They race in the senior ranks now. They'd be under 19s, I believe. I think Ed turns 18 this week. Happy birthday for the later in the week, Eduardo. Tyler, I think, turns 13 or something like that. So they love a bit of cat and mouse, these two. Raced them both in the years gone by, and it's always rather entertaining. They both got a good jump, Ed particularly so, I believe. Both good overall racers. Yep, they've come through the ranks at Blackburn as juniors. Have a go at most things, kilos, pursuits. Both got a very good jump. Power weight ratio is very good. Pretty comfortable looking over the shoulder. Sausages are ready for some people. People eating sausages don't stand in the way of the commentary. Okay. No, not yet. So a lap and a half to go. Ed has had heaps of opportunities to take the lead off Tyler to go underneath him, but it's what Carl has preferred. Oh, and like Carl, he's gone at exactly the same spot about that McDonald's sign, but hasn't really gone 100%. He's just used that opportunity to take the lead, and now he's the one looking over the shoulder and under the armpits to see what Tyler's doing. With 250 metres to go, someone's going to go. It's going to be a late jump, and this might suit Ed, who's got a very good kick. Use it to effect to get a bike length or 2 in front of Tyler, who's going to chase hard. I don't think Tyler can reel this in. He's coming hard. He's going to straighten up into the home straight. 20 metres to go, driving for the line. Stewie Lucy and Nick Cockrell. Again, 3 laps. Stu's been very impressive today. He's a little bit underdone for training, so he says, but I'm not so sure. He's handled some long sprints very well. Not a lot happening yet. Stu just happy to leave Nick where he can see him. And Nick's been obliging at the moment. Nick might think about using the opportunity to get some height here. So he's just half tracking. Stu just leaving, almost inviting Nick to go underneath him. The door is well and truly open if he wants to. Will Nick do what the previous two racers have done? Ed and Carl both coming up to the McDonald's sign with a lap and a bit to go, decided to go under and go for home. And Stu, rather interestingly, has pretty much surrendered a little bit of advantage, but he's got the run down the hill now and dives very hard for the lane and has used it, used the hill, used a bit of height, got in front, got 2 bike lengths in front and is drawing it out. Nick is chasing hard. Just as the wind has dropped a little, may help Nick. He's got to come off the wheel there rather sharply, which is costing some distance and time. And in the end, Castle. Does he prefer Castle or Castle? I don't know.
Tell him he's dreaming. Better not be dreaming.
Hi, Jamie.
James already playing a little bit cat and mouse, swerving up and down, but that's not putting Jay off at all. So again, Jay leaving the door open if James wanted to take it, but he's probably fairly confident that young Dan doesn't want to go for a 2.5 lap sprint. And again, James had the opportunity to jump into the lane there, but preferred to just sit behind Jay. He's going to want to lay off at some stage so he can get a run at him. He's right behind Jay's wheel, which makes it harder for Jay to know where he is. He doesn't know whether to look over the left or the right shoulder. Coming up with a lap and a half to go. Now they've both got a little bit more height. James right up on the fence there. Speed gets washed right off. And again, door half open, but not taken. The bell will ring soon, and will that be? Yes, on cue. The bell is the trigger for something to happen. They haven't... James there just going sideways to leave a little bit of space. Did he leave enough to run into the back of Jay's wheel and then come around? Who's got the superior speed here? Remember they're on the same gear, so it comes down to leg speed. Driving hard for the line and last couple of weeks, but he's had a good solid winter. He's got a lot stronger.